I always say Mani Ratnam. Mani Ratnam is one director who never fell into one category. Every film is for him is a new in the sense new texture, new characterization, ambient is new. He plays with experiments. He doesn't restrict himself. From first film to today's film, you can see a big varieties of changes. That one filmmaker, I'm amazed, and I'm really, as a filmmaker, as a cinematographer, as a director, as a producer, I always admire him in the sense because of his style of approach of filmmaking. He's not into one. He can go anywhere, anything he can make. That's the filmmaker has to be there, and I would say everybody has to follow him in terms of when you decide a subject, when you decide to make a film. I think that's the only director who always is amazed in India. It's only the feel, nothing but overall feel of the movie moves you. I mean, sometimes it shocks you, sometimes it makes you happy, sometimes it makes you laugh. These emotions, human emotions, is always the strong element for internationally. Always, some of the world. Even today, if you sit down and watch Satyajit film, Pathar Panchali, still you're shocked. You can't imagine somebody can make a film like that in so many years back. The world masters or big directors, when you see the film has no time, it is always ever, the film is made, it's there forever. So you watch today or after 30 years, still you have the same feelings. So their masters' films are timeless films. When you watch those films, you're really amazed to see. There's so many great directors. Yes, Satyajit Ray, Godard, Fellini, Akira Kurosawa, all these filmmakers. No, that's the only one. See, Akira Kurosawa, the director, always, all his films are black and white, but still you feel the texture, and the Japanese language, still you connect yourself into the movies. He is one fascinating director. Always I keep watching, every year I keep watching his films, and every year I discover something new in myself. It's again accident. When I was in Bombay, they came for some meeting, Dilraj's company partners, and when we were discussing for some Hindi project, and I was telling them, no, I wanted to make a Telugu film. They were surprised. They said, why? I said, my mother tongue is Telugu. I just wanted to make a Telugu film. And I told them the idea. Like, when I was shooting in the US, I was in Times Square. I felt that if I shoot a Telugu song in Times Square, and I said that Maro Charitra, if I want to recreate it, so I want to shoot those songs in the US. I want to make the film in the US. So they liked the idea. I said, we are interested. Then we had a meeting. Then I narrated them idea. So Dilraj liked the idea. Then we had continuous sittings, and then it took off. So that's how. It went well actually, but of course there will be a differences of filming style approach. So still I went through it because first film I just want to go through all the process. Let's see, 25th release, I want to see what is the audience reaction, and I want to see, there are some new scenes I conceived in the film. I want to see what is the feeling of the people, those scenes, and I want to see how I've transformed as a filmmaker, conception to conclusion, like what audience are thinking. So that might give me an idea. Mood and look. There are only two things I approach. I don't think, because story narration, it will not go with only dialogues. Of course, dialogue is important, but also we can create story narration mood in silence also. We watch so many Charlie Chaplin films, still without sound we laugh, we cry. That's the visual media. Shooting a Telugu film for me is the best part, and I was shooting in the US, and I myself found a writer in myself, which I always had my own doubts, whether I can be a writer or I can be a... But this Maro Charitra film, since I had a good screenplay for adaptation, during the adaptation I realized that I can be a good writer. So I started writing my next film, and yeah, after this. So So this is interesting for me. Again, yeah, I enjoyed directing. I really loved directing. I don't know, you'll have to tell me when you watch the movie. Of course, people like my cinematography, but I don't know, as a director, I want to wait. I'm just waiting for tomorrow and see, gather my reactions from people. Then I want to sit and analyze myself. I'm just doing a cinematography now with Abbas Mustan, Hindi, with Abhishek Bachchan. There's one more movie I've signed Hindi. So now I'll move into camera for some time and I'll write my script and probably come back. I always traveling, working. I just want to travel with my fate. Wherever it takes me, I just want to go. I always, any filmmaker should take as a challenge. Learn from masters or recreate something with masters. So that's what I did. So recreation is the first step for the creation. So I recreated, probably I'll create something next. Thank you very much.